Before living in India, I lived in China for 6 years. I wanted to do a project that had to do with Texas, which is where I'm from in the United States, but nothing seemed to interest me. So I decided to do my project on China because, as you know, there are many environmental issues there. My project is on the Three Gorges Dam in Hebei, China. The thing about this dam is it is full of irony, and you will soon find out why. Now, China had a plan to build the largest hydroelectric project in the world. The original planning of this dam started in 1932, but then China and Japan went into war and the plan was postponed. After the war, Mao Zedong came into power and he decided that he wanted to continue the plans of the dam, but due to economic problems, he never actually went ahead with it. Finally, in the 1980s, the National People's Congress approved of the dam and they began construction in 1994. The dam officially opened 14 years later in 2008. The Chinese government were thrilled because they finally had a way to supply energy to its growing population. The government thought that now the people of China would be happy, but the dam hadn't even opened and people were mad. Why? Well, during the 14-year construction of the dam, 1.4 million people were relocated just so the government could build a dam. Going back to 2008, the Chinese government thought the dam would make China better, but they didn't know about all the disaster that would strike. The Three Gorges Dam was tapping into many rivers and draining out the Tibetan Plateau to supply energy to China's growing population. The whole point of a dam was to supply energy to China's growing population, but the irony was that the dam was also wiping out the population instead of helping it grow. The way a dam works is it blocks off all of the water from passing by, so the water just builds up, and as it builds up, it takes more space from land. The thing is, there are villages and cities that surround the dam, and due to the rise in water, they have all flooded out. Ever since the dam was created, 13 cities, 140 towns, and 1,350 villages have been flooded. Homes have been abolished, ancient ruins have been destroyed, and people have been killed, all because of a dam. Factories and coal mines upstream from the dam have created a festering bog of effluent, silt, industrial pollutants, and trash in the reservoir. This pollutes the water, killing the living species that depend on the river for life. Also, erosions from the reservoir and downstream river is causing landslides, which is affecting one of the largest fisheries in the South China Sea. The landslides cause silt in the water, which could kill the fish or make them move their paths. If the fish move their paths, then they won't swim into the fisheries, and if they won't swim into the fisheries, then all the people that depend on fish for food will have no food. The Three Gorges Dam has caused many environmental issues, yet there are some things China could do to solve this problem. The Chinese government could start using more alternative energy, but here's the irony: hydroelectric power is eco-friendly, just not in the form of a dam. The government can start to put up windmills or water wheels. These things will provide energy and keep our planet safe. The Three Gorges Dam has caused a lot of trauma for China, but there are solutions and we just have to make them happen.